Michele Morrone is an Italian actor, model, and musician. After gaining fame in the erotic thriller 365 Days, he has become one of the biggest sex symbols of our time. Aside from his accomplishments as an actor, Michele has also found success in the fashion world, modeling for the brands Dolce & Gabbana and Guess. But his personal style has also won many admirers. In this video, I'm going to break down the look of Michele Morrone and tell you how you can dress just like him. We will discuss his formal style, casual style, accessories, and everything else that creates his unique aesthetic. Michele's personal style is rooted in classic menswear, which perfectly suits his sophisticated, masculine image. It's very common to see Michele wearing a suit both on-screen and off-screen. He has a broad taste, but I've noticed that he often goes for pinstripes and checks. I think he looks incredible in this brown double-breasted suit with a light blue pinstripe. He also wears this navy single-breasted pinstripe suit by Dolce & Gabbana incredibly well. And also this fashion-forward number in tan with a black pinstripe, which is much more unusual. In 365 Days, he wore a blue and green check three-piece suit, again an incredible choice. But often he opts for a simple black, single-breasted suit. Normally I don't recommend wearing a black suit, but if you have the same olive skin tone as Michele, then it could look very good. In the movie 365 Days, his character Massimo Torricelli also wears a lot of black, which really suits the dark nature of his personality. Fit is very important to Michele. He avoids the trend for oversized baggy suits, even though I'm sure he's often pressured by fashion designers to wear them. Instead, he prefers a classic, slim fit. However, he does sometimes lean into fashion trends, for example with the oversized black lapels on this cream dinner jacket. Michele is a huge fan of dress shirts, especially in classic white. He'll often wear a dress shirt with pants and no jacket, always rolling up the sleeves. Michele likes to wear his shirts unbuttoned down to the third or fourth button, which is quite hard to pull off unless you're a very handsome Mediterranean man. But perhaps this is something you want to try for yourself. His shirts always fit perfectly, which is very important to emphasize his fantastic physique. Although he loves suits and dress shirts, Michele is not a huge fan of classic accessories. Rarely do we see him wearing a tie or a pocket square. However, this minimalist approach keeps his outfits looking modern. As for his shoes, I'm glad to say that Michele also avoids the trend for wearing sneakers with a suit and prefers a pair of black, polished dress shoes. One way in which Michele's personal style differs from typical classic style is that he's much more flamboyant, especially with his casual outfits. For example, he seems to enjoy wearing a silk button-down shirt. Sometimes he likes to go more out there with a floral print, even wearing these shirts with leather pants at times. However, Michele also appreciates a more classic sense of casual style. Look at this outfit here, where he's wearing a short-sleeved Henley with a pair of pinstripe dress pants. The dress pants elevate the Henley perfectly while keeping it classy and understated. Even a simple black v-neck t-shirt suits Michele perfectly, as he wore during this GMA interview. However, notice he is wearing black shoes with a brown belt, another big style faux pas. Michele is in great shape and knows how to dress for his body type. For example, wearing a polo shirt that hugs his biceps perfectly. At his most casual, he will opt for a classic white tank top, which you need to have a good physique to pull off. Or when he's at home, he'll just wear a pair of blue jeans and nothing else. Jewelry and sunglasses are also a massive part of Michele's personal style. They help modernize his outfits and add a unique edge. At any one time, Michele will wear several rings across both his hands in both silver and gold. This is a crucial part of his look, and that's partly what gives him this mafia bad boy edge. They also draw attention to the tattoos on his hands, which I'll talk about in a moment. Michele is a huge fan of watches, wearing many luxury timepieces from brands such as Rolex and AP. And to complete his look, he often chooses a pair of sunglasses in a timeless style such as Clubmasters or Aviators. Although Michele has been seen in some less tasteful pairs for ad campaigns, it seems to me that his personal preference is for the classics. Michele has a large number of tattoos. These tattoos balance out the formality of his clothes and give him an overall more modern aesthetic, much like David Beckham. His hair is mid-length, and he varies the exact style depending on the occasion. At times he allows it to look tousled and natural, at other times more neatly slicked and parted. Personally, I like the latter style, especially with his more formal outfits. It has an old school Italian elegance to it, so if you have similar features and hair to Michele, I would highly encourage you to try this one out. Michele always sports a short beard, which is a great compliment to his facial features. Actually, he's a great example of what a difference a beard can make. Look at him clean shaven here. He loses a huge amount of facial attractiveness and style just by losing the beard. Now I'm going to show you the exact items that I would purchase to put together a Michele Morrone inspired look. First, let's start off with a double-breasted pinstripe suit. This might not be a suit that you already have, but it's essential for channeling Michele's unique sense of sartorial cool. I think this blue pinstripe suit by Suit Supply is perfect, and it's made of pure Italian wool. If you're on a budget, try finding something similar on eBay. For example, I found this Ralph Lauren suit for just $270. Next, you need a well-fitting dress shirt. I know many of you guys have found a lot of success with the shirts from Charles Tyrwhitt. To authentically replicate the actor's look, perhaps this is a shirt that you wear buttoned down a bit lower and pair with a gold or silver chain necklace, like this one from Crafted London. You could even wear a wife beater instead of a dress shirt, as Michele sometimes does, again layering it with that necklace. Crafted also has a wide selection of rings that you can choose from to bring attention to your hands, whether they are tattooed or not. I have a feeling that 99% of people who watch this channel do not have tattoos on their hands. On your feet, you need a pair of black Oxfords, such as the executive model by Thursday Boots. Make sure you polish them well to get them as shiny as possible. And of course, you will need a classic pair of sunglasses to complete the Michele look. I suggest something like these Ray-Ban Clubmasters. And you will find the link to all of these products in the description. Michele Morrone's style is well-fitting and classic, but relies on a touch of Sicilian gangster sleaziness for added modernity and sex appeal. More than most men, he plays on the attractive attributes of his physique, and he knows how to emphasize his best features with accessories and facial hair. His unusual melting pot of preferences means Michele's personal style is very hard to imitate without looking too try-hard. Rather than copy it exactly, I would encourage you to take inspiration from one particular element of his style and make it your own. And remember, Michele does make some pretty blatant style errors, like wearing black boots with a brown belt, that you definitely don't want to imitate. If you don't think Michele's look is right for you, that's totally okay. Perhaps you would be more interested in learning about the personal style of Ralph Lauren. In this video, I look at how the legendary designer combines his favorite parts of the preppy look, British tailoring, and Western wear to create a distinguished, unique aesthetic. So go check that one out if you haven't already, and don't forget to download my free clothes buying cheat sheet. This 2-page guide walks you through all the steps and questions you need to ask yourself before investing in a new item for your wardrobe. It will help you make wise purchases and love every piece that you buy. So please do click the link in the description to get that one, and I'll see you in the next video.